Welcome back to the channel. Today we're throwing hands with icons, legends, downright monsters. That's right, I'm ranking horror icons based on how well I think I'd do in a fight. From knife-wielding maniacs to supernatural nightmares, nobody's safe from this beat-down tier list. Who's getting pinned in seconds and who's folding me like a lawn chair? Let's find out. You like that? You like what I did for that little intro? So today we're doing that tier list like I was talking about. Which horror icons I think I could beat in a fight. We got easy peasy, easy street, no problems, easy. Yeah, I could probably make it. I'm gonna struggle a little bit, just a little bit, but I'm gonna be all right. Not without a fight. They got hands, but I'm still coming up on top. We got very unlikely, so most likely they're gonna win, but I got a little bit of chance, and then I got no dang way I'm making it out alive. Like I'm dead. They got too many hands. I'm dead. And then who? Because as much as I do like horror, there's some I don't know. There's a couple little guys I'm like, who are you? New phone, who this? You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get started today. First up on our list, we got Chucky, Child's Play here. So funny story. When I was really, really, really young, a family friend of ours was like, hey, do you want to watch Chucky? And I was like, Chucky? You mean from the Rugrats? Yeah, I'm down. So turned it on. We're sitting there watching it. And I'm like, wait a minute. This doesn't look like the Rugrats at all. Sure enough, it definitely wasn't. And this guy scared the hell out of me. I didn't want to sleep for probably like 2 months. Like I was scared a doll was going to come after me for real. But if I'm being 100% honest and transparent, I'm beating the dog shit out of this guy. Like I'm kicking the hell out of him, burning his ass. He ain't got nothing on me. So first up, easy peasy. Like easy street, no difficulties at all. Like I got no problems. So if we're going to go down to Leatherface here, he kind of wild with it. I'm not going to lie. I haven't seen all those movies, but I'm kind of basing it off like the first one. He was pretty crazy. I'm going to say I'm probably going to have a fight on my hands if I'm being real. He might got some hands. I think there's a chance though. I could, like, we're gonna fight, but I think I could come out on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him right there. I'm pretty comfortable with that right there. Okay, so then we got Nightmare on Elm Street. Oof. Okay. Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, that guy got some big claws, but that's not even the problem. The problem is he gonna get me when I'm sleeping, and I'm a heavy sleeper, so like I ain't waking up. I'm trying to remember how they beat him. Whether they just like decide they're not afraid of him or something like that, right? So I'm gonna say I just probably like, because I'm a deep sleeper, but I have a lot of like nightmares and stuff. So I'll probably be like, bro, like get in line. I got other stuff I'm dealing with right now, trauma. But get in line. You get your chance. I'm gonna also put him with not without a fight. Like I feel like he's gonna have hands for real, in the dream hands. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got. I don't know if it is considered a horror icon, the Xenomorph, but like the alien has always been more of like an action icon to me. I've always thought it was super cool, super chill. Well, not super chill. I mean, it's pretty fucking vicious, but that is a good question. I feel like I could probably take it. What is fire? That's I feel like fire was the thing that was like against it or whatever. Let me think. Let's see here. What kills a Xenomorph? The use of Molotov cocktails and flamethrowers constitutes an effective technique to drive them off. The only Xenomorph not vulnerable to fire is the Predator-Alien, which can secrete a layer over its body. Okay, so yeah, you know what? Yeah, honestly, fire. I'll just like get a fire extinguisher. So like, I think I could take this. But now that I'm looking at this, he might actually be a little bit more of a problem than I'm thinking. Actually, I might move him up here. I'm gonna leave him not without a fight because he's got hands. They both got hands, but I'm thinking here's a good spot. So we got the Werewolf of London, I believe that is. I don't think I ever saw that movie, or if I did, I don't really remember it. And I don't really know how to kill a werewolf, specifically that one. I think you need like silver, right? It's like a silver bullet or something. Hmm. I'm gonna put him as. I'm gonna put him as. Yeah, I could probably get a silver bullet. I could probably snipe his ass if I'm being 100. Um, he really is just a werewolf. At the end of the day, I could wait for him to turn back and then just like slit his throat. Okay, we got the plant from Little Shop of Horrors. If I'm keeping it 100, easy, easy. I don't think I'd have any problems with that. And to be honest, he's just a plant. Like I'd get him when he's young, and then simple, easy, done. I think this is the kid from The Omen or Children of the Corn or something. I'm gonna put him under who because I don't know who he is. But if we're keeping it 100, I'd probably put him in Easy Street too. I'm beating the hell out of him. But I'm gonna leave him as who because I don't know who he is. Now I'm only saying that because he could be like supernatural. If he wasn't, like, I'm not gonna beat him. But creature from the Black Lagoon. Is that who that is? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I don't really know how to fight him, but anything that has to do with the water, I'm not really chill with. If I'm keeping it 100, anything that has to do with the water, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. So I'm gonna put very unlikely, just because I don't know anything about him other than who he is. But I mean, if he comes up on land, like I'm running the ones with him. You know what I'm saying? Frankenstein, man, he tough, but like, yeah, I could probably make it. I don't think I'd have any problems with him. We just recently watched those movies like last Halloween too, and they're pretty good, but I don't think I'd have any problems with him if I'm keeping it real. Like, nah, nah. It ain't even a question. I honestly could put him at easy, but he's kind of tough, so like I'm not gonna put him in easy. We might have a little struggle, but I think I'll take him. Hellraiser. Ooh, I wish I remembered what his whole deal was. I know who he is again, but I feel like he's beating my ass if I'm keeping it real. I'm gonna put him at no dang way. I'm not making it out alive. I'm trying to remember what his whole deal is, but I remember him being a little on the freaky side, a little on the freaky freak. So I'm gonna say nah. There's no way I'm making it out of there. Jason. The thing is, he just keeps coming back. That's the problem. If he didn't keep coming back, I feel like I wouldn't have an issue. If it's like Friday the 13th 1, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't have any problems. I probably put in like I could probably make it. But if it's Jason throughout the whole series, I'm probably not. It's very unlikely that I'm gonna beat him if I'm keeping it real. Okay, we got Billy the Puppet. Okay, again, like the guy himself, I think I could beat, and the puppet obviously is just a puppet. But if I have to go through like their movie scenario, like there's no dang way I'm making it out. Like I don't even want to go through that if I'm keeping it real. I don't think I'd have the cojones to go through that if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna put him there. I could put him in very unlikely because I could beat the guy himself. I just don't want to do the traps. I'm gonna leave him there. I'm comfortable with that. We got, I think this is Killer Clowns. I don't remember their whole deal. Let's see. Nope. These guys are kind of goofy, weren't they? Murderous clowns who look very much like circus clowns. Nickelodeon. Honestly, Yeah, I feel like I might have a little bit of, I could probably make it, honestly. I don't know too much about them, but they're just clowns. Like, I'll run it. I'll run it. Let's do it. I mean, there's 3 of them, though. At least in the picture. Okay. I'll say not without a fight. They might give me a fight, but I think I could take them. Dracula, again, he's hard to kill. He's hard to kill, but what is it? You gotta like stab him in the heart with wood or something like that. I'm gonna put him as not without a fight as well, because I think I could take him, but it's gonna take a while. Like I'm gonna have some difficulty, but not without a fight. Not without a fight. I'm comfortable with that. Yeah. Michael Myers, good old Mikey Mike. Damn, he kind of falls into that same category as Jason, where he just keeps coming back, and it's like, bro, like stay down. We good. I'm gonna put him as very unlikely as well. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that, I think. But now that I'm putting it like these 2 here, I feel like they should probably go down here, because eventually they're gonna get me. I'm gonna leave it at very unlikely. Very unlikely is cool. I think this is the Babadook, but I didn't watch that movie. I just know who he is. So I'm gonna put him under who, just because I don't know anything really about him. Yeah, I'm gonna put him there. That feels good. Yeah. Good old Pennywise. Pennywise. Let's see. I mean, the kids beat him, but they have like a turtle on their side. If you get that reference, that's crazy. Big book. Big book. Anyway, damn. And he turns into a giant spider. Like, I hate spiders, like, with a passion. So I'm gonna put him at very unlikely. I'm gonna put him at very unlikely, but then I think I'm gonna move these 2 down here. Let's leave it like that for now. Yeah, let's leave it like that for now. I'm cool with that. The Ring. Well, I don't think that's her name. I don't think her name is The Ring, but I don't know much about what her power is. I saw the movies, but like, if I'm keeping it real, easy peasy, I just don't watch the tape, right? She's the one with the tape. Yeah, I just won't watch it. Like, straight up. Someone gives me and they're like, bro, you gotta check out this tape. You'll die in 7 days. I'd be like, why the fuck would I watch that? Get that out of my fucking house. Like, easy street. No problems there. And Ghostface, I feel like I wouldn't have a problem with. I don't get why they're having so many difficulties in the movie. If this guy ran up on me, I'd be like, let's just like jump him. Like, no problems. Yeah. I'm kicking the dog shit out of Ghostface. Like, no problems. I don't care who's under the mask. No problems at all. No questions asked. No questions asked. Nope. I'm not. If I see that guy, I'm taking care of it myself. If I'm keeping it real. Jaws, I'm gonna put it at not without a fight. Just because I don't want to be in the ocean. It's kind of the same thing with this guy. Maybe very unlikely then. But he's just a giant shark. Like, I'll run the ones with a shark. I'll put not without a fight. Not without a fight's cool. I'm cool with that. I think this is just a generic zombie. I'm gonna put him as who though, because I don't know what he's from. So, yeah, that's cool. I'm comfortable with that, honestly. I'm comfortable with that. That's cool. This is the guy from American Psycho. Yeah, I'll probably be fine, honestly. I don't really remember him too well. I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll run it. I'll run it with him. Here's Johnny. Okay. I don't really remember him too well either, but I feel like I wouldn't have a problem with him. Like, I trip him down the stairs or something. No problem. No issues at all there. And then this is the girl from Us, but I imagine that in this scenario it would be like me, right? This is the girl from Us. I'm gonna say this is the girl from Us. Hold up. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Probably not without a fight. I feel like they got hands. If I remember that movie correctly, they were pretty crazy, but they weren't like. Yeah, they were pretty crazy. I'll say not without a fight, but it's possible. It's very possible to win. Let's take a look at this list now. Just kind of go once over real quick. So, yeah, easy. Again, just not watching that movie. Like, that's fine. Easy. I feel like I could take him. I'm feeling pretty confident with this list. I feel like this is pretty good. This is the one section right here where I'm feeling like maybe I'm gonna move him up to not without a fight. I don't really know much about him, but I feel like I could run it. Like there wouldn't be a problem. And I'm kind of thinking I should move him down to very unlikely because he got a crazy family with him too. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this list. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this little tier list horror thing. And if you want me to do more of these, I definitely will because I have fun with them. But yeah, do you think you could take these? Am I wrong? Do I need to know who these guys are? Do you think I could take these guys? Because I definitely don't, especially not this guy right here. I don't want to deal with that. But yeah, let me know if you like this because I had fun with it. I might do more. You have a great day and don't forget to eat your veggies and your aprons.